A huge thank you to our channel member, Brandon Planespotter. Yes. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. How are you? Welcome along to your Saturday morning flight here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. And I hope that you, maybe not so much you, but you, and you are well. We're doing a bit of retro this morning on board a brand new plane to the flight sim. Which of course is the Boeing 767-200 in the 1980s Japan Airlines livery, and we are here at Fukuoka. I'm gonna go with Fukuoka, and we're off to Sapporo New Chitose Airport for this morning's flight. Flight time should be about an hour and 54 minutes. For this one, yeah, should hopefully be a very, very good flight. Very quiet at the moment. Also, if it's real time, it is very dark. It's very dark. So I have taken the time back to the point where we're going to see a Japanese sunset, just because I figured it would be quite nice to see. So yeah, there you go. Hope you're all well. Say hello to those that are in the chat. I know there's not many because other things are going on. It's fine, whatever. So we got Welshie Kev, hello. We got Wayne. Good morning to you. I know Jim's there because he's already time maxed out.
You, sir, are a legend.
Didn't take long. Didn't even go didn't even come onto the stream before it even happened. Carl Crawford, hello. And yeah, I mean, like I say, anybody that's lurking, hello. And of course, if you want to move your shoulders, you can. I can't. I'm aching like a bitch this morning. I'll explain in a minute why. Here we go. Because of course he is. Chuck him in the chat. I've seen it. I've seen it in the chat already. Kev says that he's been up since 8 o'clock and done everything that he needs to today, so time to relax and chill. Although I think Jack has other plans. How's that going, by the way? How's that going, by the way? So yeah, there you go. You can see there's an aircraft coming in the background. Can't think who that is off the top of my head. Is that not? Oh my god! It's like watching Max land. It is. It's Cebu. For some reason, there's a really random AirAsia A320 just parked up on the grass. Don't know why. All right, let's begin setting the airplane up. Like I said, we're not going with any ATC because I actually find it's so much better without it. So you can see in front of us the sun.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Thanks, love. Why is there no? There's a fucking jetway just there. How can you tell me there's no jetway? Am I really gonna have to operate stairs from here? There's a fucking jetway, it's right there. Okay, fine. Question is, are we going to see them? I don't think we will. No, we haven't got any. No stairs, so we don't see any passengers. So it's a nice, easy loading today, by the looks of it. Whatever. Don't think
this parking
GSX
is too small for your aircraft.
recognises this plane yet. Let's request catering.
Catering vehicles are on their way. This parking
let's
is
go
too
for
small. There
boarding.
are no passenger stairs.
Yeah.
You will not see passengers visually.
Yeah,
Do you want to board crew?
Kiss my ass. Yeah.
Crew bus is coming.
Okay, so pretty much the same as the 767-300. If you've flown that on the flight sim before, you'll know that this is just a shorter version of it, and it's relatively simple, easy enough to set up. APU can go on. He says engine air bleeds can go on. Those are the starters, so you don't need to touch those yet. IRS is already done in. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. And nav lights can go on.
Crew boarding starting.
Well, just a quick nosy at the checklist. I'm pretty sure that's everything apart from the fuel. Standby selector switch is already to
Your
auto.
passenger's bus is coming.
Yeah, pretty much everything. Don't need to check that anymore. So we'll turn the fuel pumps on, ready, and we'll wait for the imaginary boarding to take place. Very quickly. So obviously there was no stream last night, and there was no stream because of the fact that I worked till about 8 o'clock last night on this one move, and it was mental. And I woke up this morning.
Passengers boarding starting.
Genuinely felt like I've been hit by a bus. I'm not in good shape this morning. I'm not in good shape at all this morning. So yeah. But we'll go for it. 200 passengers on board our plane, which was primarily used for domestic flights in and around Japan. A couple of things to point out very, very quickly. On my test run I did during the week, you see the textures still aren't brilliant, but that's fine. We can deal with that. The other things to point out: this doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. This doesn't work. In fact, this whole thing here doesn't work. So having to go off of a very tiny screen that is not very bright is a little bit annoying. But on the 767-300, this lot does work. So that's the difference, I think. Apart from that, auto brake is there, and it works. But yet again, it's nothing we don't expect from Captain Sim. And if we look at the screen here, you'll see it's from the 747. But we don't need to do any of that because the flight plan's already in there, so it's fine. We just got to wait for the passengers, the fake passengers, to board. Otherwise, externally, looks lovely. It looks fantastic. It's a nice plane. Looks exactly like it should do. 767-200. Flies lovely. Sounds like a 767-200. Not really much more I can give you off of that. So again, it's a nice little addition. What we are missing, of course, at the same time, is we are missing more livery packs. I want more liveries, please, for this aeroplane. Believe it or not, it's nearly finished. Just waiting on Jack now for the last bits. So the last bit's meaning an extra like 30 pages. Is that right? Is that right? Something like that? Kev says, after passengers, let's go for a joyride. No, we're going to go for a joyride. We're not going to do that. I don't understand why. Maybe it may just be this plane. 767-300 normally connects and you allow passengers aboard.
There are no passenger stairs. You will not see passengers visually.
Maybe they just haven't implemented that in.
Passengers bus is coming.
I don't know why we need a bus, but it's one of those things, and it is what it is. Beautiful. If we have a look around just at the scenery here around us in Fukuoka, it's very nice. I'm pretty sure I've flown from here before on an offline flight, and it is lovely. It's very, very nice. First time going to New Chitose as well, so yeah, should be a fun flight, this one. And we're going to see Japanese sunset as well, which will be nice. More like bird flu. So yeah, so hope hope you're alright. Jim says Condor flight sim streams are popular now. Seen someone doing one yesterday on Instagram, and the same colour. Might just be me. I saw the one with the same colour. So yeah. So Thursday as well. Thursday the Latin VFR A330 Neo was released. Mixed reviews, apparently, from a lot of people. Mixed reviews for a fact that when you buy the Latin VFR A330 Neo, it'll cost you about 30 quid, which is not ideal. For the fact that the one that we use on the stream from Headwind is completely free. Like, completely free. Not sat in the background there. Oh, it's an A350. A350's just touched down. Very nice. And then it's gone. Just like magic, it's disappeared. I wonder what happened there. We've also got a All Nippon 787-9 taxiing out as well for its departure. We're going to take off today for 220 knots, and we're going to climb to 12,000 for initial, and then 34 for the cruise. But Jim, totally understand where you're coming from. I saw this yesterday as well, whilst I was having a mini break or whatever from everything, and yeah, it was interesting to see. And obviously then it was plastered all over the community channel. Lynn, good morning. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us this morning. This is to kind of make up for the fact that one, we didn't stream yesterday. So the stream that we should have done yesterday, which was oh Christ.
There are no passenger stairs. You will not see passengers visually.
Nauamea, something like that. Nauamea.
Passenger's bus is coming.
To Brisbane will be next, then the Friday coming, basically. So I'm moving it a week. Tomorrow we'll do another one in the morning. Another 767, 300 this time. Bit of a tribute. People know why. I'll mention it at the end and get the thumbnail sorted as we do this flight here. So we're just waiting for the passengers to get on. And then we'll push back and go from there. Kev said, probably not. Listen, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it.
Passengers boarding starting.
Cat's meowing as well. Cat's meowing. Hang on. She knows I'm here, but it's fine. Jim, that is quite funny what you've just sent me. Yeah, that's quite funny. I like that. So yeah, how was your morning? What do you got planned for today? Obviously there's no stream this evening because I'm out with family. So yeah, we'll be doing another stream tomorrow. And of course tomorrow we are doing from about maybe 7:15-ish. It is the inaugural Battle of the Liveries. Boarding's completed. Battle of the Liveries. So we'll be having 2 people on. They'll be picking 10 liveries. Doesn't have to be their favourite, just ones that they think will win them the game. Basically, pick 10, and they'll go head to head against each other to see whose liveries are the better choice. Should be a lot of fun. Recommended by Wayne. Wayne's going to be on it, and Wayne will be taking on Rob Brown. So it should be quite interesting to see how that goes. Okay, so with this not working, I mean you can see literally how tiny that screen is. I mean that's fair enough, but that's about it for the brightness. Can't really do anything else other than that. So otherwise, I think we are pretty much good to go. Let's go for push.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to go into full... In fact, I'm not going to go into full screen just yet. When is... Oh, do you know what? Forgive me. I thought you were on about... Yeah, I don't know why. I misread that registration.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Interesting. Oh, hello. You come say hello. Hey, come say hello. Not sure yet, Kev, if I'm honest. I will do it either. Do it during the week. Might do it during the week.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I know. I thought the registration was. For a 2E plane, and I thought we were referring to the one that came off the runway at Leeds. Don't ask me why. So, Kat's here. Say hello then.
Locking gear.
Ooh. There she is. Oh. Here she is, my beautiful baby. Just know what the fuck. Yeah. Say hello. No? Not interested. Not interested. Mwah. So yeah. Do that at some point. Kat's probably thinking I could fly better than him. I mean, she's more than welcome to have a go. Looks like the ANA 787 is either waiting for something . I think he already has one. I think he's already got one. Sure, he says he's already got a cat.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
He'd be asking if there's a Cat Airlines or something. Yes, I heard you the first time, thank you. Just did.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Right, there we go. So let's get the engine started, so we can start with engine 2. Other thing to note, doesn't start up properly. You see? Can you see they're not spinning? And then it changes to spinning rather than actually starting up properly. Looking delightful, I must say.
Parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for exit engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
I just did. What you on about? Like, set the parking brake, it's already parked. Nope, that's the pause button. I'm fairly certain I've put that.
Unlocking gear.
Oh, I did, yeah. Fair enough. Look at that. Look at that colour there, look. How beautiful is that? Carl says, why does the front look like Snoopy?
4トラックディスコネクティッドバイパスピンチブーストレフトイズクリアライトイズクリア
Yeah, I can sort of see it. Stunning in that light though, goodness me. That is lovely. In the Japanese sunset. Alright. Well, where he is. Oh, there he is. So just going to wait for him to give us the nod, and then we can get going. He'll give us a wave shortly. There he is, there's the wave. And there's our message to say have a good trip. So we are going to be taxiing out to the left and then immediately round to the right hand side to go join up with the aircraft that are waiting up at the back end. So we can turn APU off, which is there, so APU goes off. Danish says hello from Dubai. Hello to you, hope you're well, thanks for joining. New name to the chat, hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. If only for a minute. Appreciate you. So we're going to set our flaps immediately to... We'll go for flaps... Ooh, do we go for 5? I think we'll go for a 5. Flaps 5 today. Fukuoka's runway is long enough for us, so we'll be fine. In fact, it should be, considering... Alright, here we go. Bit of power. Yep, new sub. Thank you very much for the sub. Any plans for a flight to Dubai? There are plans, always plans to go to Dubai. Dubai's lovely. Dubai is very nice. So yeah, there'll be plans to either fly to or from Dubai. Taxi lights on just while we make the turn. Always looking for flight requests as well, so if you want to see some Dubai stuff, we can absolutely do that. We've done, we did before, I can't remember when, it's on the channel though, but we did some, in fact we did a long flight from Dubai to Newcastle. That was about 7 hours on the 777-300, that was good fun. Always like to do a little bit of like long haul from Dubai into Europe. Always good fun, that. Yeah, always good fun. So so yeah, watch this space. There's always flights planned for Dubai. Just trying to fit them in at the same time. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that colour. Beautiful retro 767-200. Wayne went to the shop and bought milk, coffee, and a corned beef square for dinner. I still think that's very bizarre. I still think it's very bizarre, like a corned beef square. I mean, that might just be a northern way of saying, you know, a tin of it. But yeah, I find it strange. What Kev says, quick question: who pays for Leeds Bradford being closed, TUI or the airport itself, because they allowed landings in dangerous conditions? I couldn't answer that one, if I'm honest with you. Could not answer it. So I've got a feeling that 787 is bugged because he's not moving. Hasn't moved for a while, and there is an aeroplane coming in. So we are going to hold. We have got like a 2-hour flight ahead of us, so it's not the worst thing in the world just to hold for a little bit. And we would need to hold anyway, because there is an aircraft coming in. Is it Danish or Danish? Danish. I'll go with Danish. Shouldn't think of anything else. But yeah, welcome along. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. Thank you. Membership is always there as well if you want to take advantage of some of the perks, like getting yourself a nice little shout out, your name at the end of each show / stream that we do, and of course use of the custom emojis. Okay, so we're going to hold. That 787 is not going anywhere anytime soon, unless it is a bug. But we are going to keep an eye on things because we do have, unless it's already gone round. Which it hasn't done. Could be very interesting. Max says, Tom, I believe Virgin Atlantic returning to Dubai next week using their 787-9. I suppose now that I've mentioned about Dubai, I imagine Max will be doing Dubai. Corned beef slice then. It's corned beef in a square pastry casing in a square. Well, it's a bit like a pasty then, isn't it? Surely it's a pasty. I feel like I'm going to have to Google this. Hang on, let me quickly Google. I'm not looking at the chat at the moment. Corned beef square. Yeah, it's a corned beef slice. It's a corned beef slice. That's all it is. Also, I cannot do anything to get this aircraft out of the way, so I'm going to leave this down to you. Oh my fucking Christ, what was that? That's interesting. In fact, that's 70. that 787 is moving, albeit very. Why they? Ooh, that's interesting. I've just seen some lights, and they're coming in now the opposite way. You can see he's definitely moving very slowly. So I'm just wondering whether we just go ahead and just take off and pretend it's not there. Bearing in mind, we've got aircraft coming in from the opposite angle now. Have you got anything? Okay, they're not coming in from that side anymore. Leaving it to you. What would you like to? Should I just take off in front of it? I'm also going to wait for that plane to come in at the opposite end. Corned beef slice, get them in Greg's. Corned beef slice, get them in Greg. Corned beef. Yeah, I've heard of like corned beef. But as I know corned beef, it comes in a tin, and it's like looks like the colour of brick. If you know what a brick looks like, the colour. Like it's almost like a brick colour looking thing, and it's like a slab of fuck knows what's in it. But like obviously corned beef for a lot of other people is known as like something else. Yeah, that I'll tell you what, that 787 is not going anywhere anytime soon. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take off in front of it. Is corned beef in the menu for the flight today? I mean, if you want it to be part of the menu, Wayne will serve it. He did buy some, so Wayne will serve it on board today. Your starter is corned beef, your main is corned beef, and for dessert it's corned beef trifle with corned beef extract as a choice of drink. Thank you for flying Japan Airlines. Okay, aircraft's gone round. Like an ATR, I think. I think that is because he's still there, and I'm gonna just take off in front of him. I'm gonna take off in front because otherwise I'm gonna be here forever. Forever. So strobes go on, landing lights can go on. I'm gonna shush, as it's Kev's favourite part of the stream. I'm gonna shush. Sound goes up. I go off. Enjoy the sounds of the 767-200. lovely. We love that. We absolutely love that. Colours coming off of that aeroplane just then were amazing. Excellent stuff. Right, we're on our way to Sapporo, or New Chitose, as they call it. Now, past 10,000 feet, let's crank the engines. Now we can get well on our way. That nose down just a little bit, just to help us with a bit of a shallow climb. Otherwise, we are enjoying a very beautiful Japanese sunset tonight. Well, this morning, but tonight, if we're looking at the sim. Beautiful. Absolutely love it. Very, very nice indeed. No custom views, I believe. No custom views, but we do have things like wing view and things like that if we so wish. Beautiful. Just nosing to see what. Let's go with that. We don't need to do anything else. We've got everything pretty much sorted. I think, do we? Off. Otherwise, off we go to New Chitose. So, oh, it's gone. Danish asking how long the flight is. We should be in the air for about an hour and 54 minutes. Maybe slightly longer than that. Did you see my post in the community group? Also, did you see my stream yesterday? Okay. So this is for the last question. It's off to bed for you. Because I did say at the beginning of the stream, I worked until 8 o'clock last night, so I didn't see anything of any stream. Secondly, yes, I think everybody saw the Condor stuff. Chat, so yes. Dom, good to see you. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in on this Saturday. So yeah, Danish, it's about an hour and 54 minutes. Predicted time, it will change. Like I say, it's always at the top bar, provided the bar actually works properly. And also, if we're in the UK, it's an hour behind. 12, yeah, so it's an hour behind, basically. So 12:43 would be 13:43 for the landing and stuff like that. That's good stuff. This is what we'll rock with. We don't need ATC where we're going. And we'll go for a classic rock. Carl says, do we have in-flight entertainment today? Showing on the IFEs are, I think we've just got the one film, which is Snakes on the Plane. Snakes on the Plane is there. Music choice, Alice Cooper's Snakebite is there to be listened to on repeat. If you want to play games, Snakes and Ladders is always an option. Or they have the very old mobile game of Snake, which is on the IFEs as well, which you can play. So, all up to you for today's in-flight entertainment. Failing that, corned beef sandwiches and anything to do with corned beef is served on board today's flight. Apparently, corned beef wine is also a thing, so you'll be drinking that as well if you're in first class. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, I've just downloaded... Yes, I have. I've just downloaded the PC-12. Something I've been meaning to do for a while. Been downloading some liveries for it all morning, and fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It should. We'll give it a go later before I go out, and it should be fine. Meanwhile, whilst that happens, I'm going to get tomorrow morning's flight thingy jig ready. Thumbnail, that's the word I was thinking of, for our tribute flight. Hang on. Is it what I think it is? Oh, it is. I'm good. I know my stuff. Okie coke. So yeah, so apologies for yesterday. Work was mental, and all I did when I got home was have some food. I put on what I put on. Oh, I watched Is It Cake on Netflix. Is It Cake, and then fell asleep. Fell asleep not long after. So yeah, it was a bit mental yesterday. I generally feel like I'm hungover today, but I've not had any alcohol. Farhan, the only one. Hello, welcome to you. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us on our flight across to New Chitose. Kev says, sister just rang and asked if she could pop down with my nephew. Had to refuse, has dealt with enough 2-year-olds in work all week. Do Air Seoul, we've still got to do some flights with Air Seoul. I think David Boeing was the one that requested that. Not flying to Fukuoka. I think so. I think they did. I think they do, possibly. I think they actually, no, I think they fly into New Chitose. I'm sure they do. I was looking it up yesterday. Jim says IFE entertainment today is MaxJet episode 1, The Adventures of a Flight Simmer today. Will he ever do a flight that someone else hasn't already done? Join in and watch the hilarity if you've got nothing else to do. It's normally the way. Air Soul do fly into common mode. Oh dear. Yeah, some flight suggestions for that kind of thing would be quite funny. Yeah, do it. Why not? Am I a child? I'm sorry. It's fine, Dom. You're all right. Kev says just had brekkie, sausage, hash brown, cheese, and tomato in a roll with brown sauce. Yum yum. All sounded good until you said tomato. You can have that to yourself. Oh, hang on a sec. Hang on. Well, we are following a line. It's just where the line's going is very interesting. Just need to look at something here. 2 seconds. Is that the range? Oh, okay. Oh, well, we were going then. But we are turning, so that's fine. Beautiful. Love that. Absolutely love that. Just, yeah, just wondered where we were going, that's all. Just checked Air Soul do fly into Fukuoka. Less than bricks in the galley, use them if you have to. Only if you have to. Right, lovely. So that is tomorrow's thingy done. So let's get that out there. I'll show you what we're doing tomorrow. That's the thing. Wayne says England versus Scotland tomorrow. In Battle of yeah, it's not called Rate My Liveries, but new Battle of the Liveries, like Battle of the Bands, but Battle of the Liveries. Let the savagery commence. It's going to be very interesting tomorrow for sure. Bricks in the galley, Jack in charge of the in-flight meal. Then says Dom. Farhan, the only one says just get a new tablet. My new tablet has battery capacity of 7,250. Oh, very nice, very nice. That's a huge battery. Very, very nice. Alright, tomorrow. Here we go. Here's what we're doing tomorrow as a little tribute. Because why not? Because they're getting retired at the end of the month. Don't tell me how I know they're getting retired at the end of the month. Just be privileged for the fact I told you. We're going on the 2E767-300 from Manchester to Mahon or Menorca, or however you want to pronounce it. That's what we're doing tomorrow. Manchester to Mahon, Menorca, wherever. On the 2E767-300. Feel privileged. Feel privileged. Kev, I don't need to send you a link. Just feel privileged for the fact that I shared it with you. Okay? Just be privileged that I shared it with you. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. And it's raining here, says Farhan. We've got blue sky, a little bit cold. False information, sorry, don't believe you without evidence. Kev, why are you starting an argument with me? Just be privileged for the fact I told you they're retiring because I found the information out through a source of my own that I do not want to share with you. Just be privileged that I'm sharing it with other spotters. Please, Kev, that's all I ask. That's all I ask. $767-300 tomorrow. I've basically been looking at the 767-300. I haven't flown it for a while, and because there's been one or two issues with it, so I've been testing it this morning and a little bit last night as well, whilst I was watching Is It Cake? And they seem to have fixed the issues with it, so I've been downloading liveries for it, and we've got some fascinating liveries for the 767-300, so we'll be doing some flights with that again at some stage. What source? HP, brown or red? Who has HP? What about Heinz? But I'm still not telling you my source because you should be privileged for the fact I gave you the information. So just soak it in, man. Soak it in and feel privileged that I told you. Oh no, not 2 767s. I'm still having nightmares. We're doing it as a tribute. Max just took off from Biggin Hill but went off the runway and nearly crashed into the Heritage hangar. Just a standard flight for Max then. So let me know what your weekends are consisting of. I'm out this evening with family. I'm using a Cirrus SR22. Okay, there's many questions to ask, but I don't think we have enough time to answer them or ask them. We're just shy at the moment, or just west, yeah, west of Matsuyama. Japan's got some fascinating airports. We must go into Japan more. Problem is, I loaded it up this morning and saw that it was dark at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon in Japan. So I was like, that kind of throws everything out as to what I wanted to do. So that's why I've moved the time back so we can see the sunset, which is what we've got. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. How nice. How nice is that? Right there. Right there. How cool is that? Aircraft banking over the sun. Look at that. How cool is that? Just grab that as a screenshot just while I can. Beautiful. Love that. By the way, if you want to see part 2 of this flight, you can see it on Max's stream at some point, because no doubt he'll find this flight and want to do it. Coming soon to a Maxjet TV stream near you. Fukuoka to New Chitose. Part 2, is that just a return ticket? No, I think part 2 is like a second orientation of this flight. Like a redo, but like on Max's stream. Also, it begs the question, by the way, how do you nearly crash an SR22? It's a long runway at Biggin Hill. How do you nearly crash it? In fact, how do you go off the runway in an SR22? That I can't work out. for those that know what an SR22 is, it's like a very small prop plane, single prop. Don't understand. Okie doke. 1 hour and 12 minutes remaining on our flight. Now that we're at our cruise altitude, obviously the airwaves are a little bit better. So we are 1 hour and 12 minutes out. 1:30 UK time is our landing. Dom says by pretending it's an SR-71. Very good. Wayne says Max could crash off the runway in a paper plane. I do that, but you're not wrong. Also, just very quickly, I still can't work. Well, Emma's still not back from her holiday yet. I don't know how long she's away for, but she's not back from her holiday yet. So she has said that she will also do the recordings for the super chats like she did on Thursday with Paul Hussey and stuff. So yeah, so if you are wanting to support the channel, you can do so via super chats. £2, €2, or $2 or more will get Emma to send a voice recording of the super chat while she is still away in Magaluf. I don't dare ask her what she's been up to since while she's out there. I don't dare ask. Oh lord. Okay, so okay, nobody delete it. I'm going to read it. Nobody delete it. I'm going to see if this makes any sense. First of all, Rob Brown, good to see you. Hope you're well. Rob is taking on Wayne tomorrow night in the Battle of the Liveries. Max says, here's the route I am doing. I think that's today. Here's the route I'm doing, Tom. So stopping over in Wickham, yeah. Then onwards to Elstree, yeah. Then Elstree to Rochester, then to Land's End, then return back to. That's a fucked up route. So you got Wickham to Elstree, then back to Rochester, then to Land's End, then back to that's weird. That is a weird route. Tom, what do you need for Battle of the Liveries? Okay, so Wayne, so seeing as you're both here, I need you both to send me 10, doesn't have to be favourite liveries, 10 liveries of anything you like, and I need you to number them from 1 to 10. Like, you can just send me the list, don't send me the pictures, I can get the pictures. Send me the list, number them 1 to 10, and how you want to appear. And then how Wayne's 1 to 10 will go is how you'll compete against Rob's 1 to 10 sort of thing. So think about it, send me 10, just a list of 10 liveries, I can work them out. They can be special, they can be old school, they can be new, they can be whatever you like. I just need 10 of any livery in the world, it doesn't have to be a favourite one, to compete against each other. That's all I need. All I need is just a list. Don't put it in the chats, obviously. Just send me separate messages. Dom says I got 10 already. Where's my invite? I'll tell you, Dom, if you want to come on and do it with us, we can do it. I was going to have to pick my words very carefully then. We can go Wayne versus Rob versus Dom. We can do it that way. Triple threat, shall we say? Just when I thought my weekend was going to be quiet, slave driver aka Jack messaged me. Well, cheers Kev, thanks for popping in. Wayne, no backing out now. You're in it. You're in it. If Dom wants in, we can do it as a triple threat. I don't mind. I don't actually know when this is. When is it? It's tomorrow, Dom. It's tomorrow. Max says I can't access to YouTube on my monitor because I've got an ad blocker. Can't get rid of it. Does my head. Oh, does my head in. Cheers, Carl and Tom. Thanks for your effort and support. That's what you get. That's what you get. It's going to be nice and quiet without you around now. Dom's working. That's right. You can come on to the next one. Come on to the next one. It's alright. You're on the quiz, as far as I'm concerned. As well. 29th next week. Starts to arrive. Okay, very nice. Would you like to know why Max started to fly into Wickham quite a bit? It's because Jonathan Beckett flies a lot of the smaller planes out of High Wycombe on these tutorials. Max is following suit. At least he's copying someone else now. It's someone else to add to the list of copying, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh my god. Okay, Broken Cloud at 6,000. Okay, so the meta currently for new Chitose is Broken Cloud at 6,000. Winds at 3 knots, so it should be nice and calm. And then there's a few clouds at 1,000 that could be quite interesting. Tomorrow I am doing a Braddock. Oh, it's not doing Braddock. You've already lost me. You've already lost me at Braddock. Braddock is shit. 747 BA from Heathrow to Vancouver. It's going to be a long day. Max must be the only person I know that uses a Braddock 747. There are other versions out there that are so much better. So much better. This is why having the PC is better, because you can modify the default planes to make them how you want them to be. Kev says Wayne's not allowed out during daylight. I don't think he knows what daylight is. That's why he said get outside more and touch some grass. That's grass, not... Never mind. Can you watch my landing, please? See if I do a butter. I can tell you now that is not going to happen, but go on then. I feel like I need to show it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to watch it. If you want to watch him try and butter a Cirrus plane, jump onto the Instagram now. I'm not giving him airtime on here, but jump onto his Instagram. And let's see if he can butter an SR-22. I mean, he won't be landing it, of course. The AI pilot will be landing it, but let's go. Let's have a look. Gonna take a few packs of Lurpak, that says Dom. Incubator will be one Max accidentally makes me crashes into local next to the airport. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch what he does. What would be nice is a great big fireball. Okay, he's just about to touch now. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my god. Literally now, jump onto the Instagram. Honestly, jump onto it now. This has gone horribly wrong. Oh my god. And fireball. And off the runway. He's just twoied it basically into High Wycombe. Do Max aircraft all have multiple parachute attachments just to make sure everyone's safe? I don't know what he was trying there. I think he was trying a really strange, like, I think he was like trying to do a strange Kai-Tak approach into High Wycombe, which is weird enough as it is. Very, very weird. Dom says, Nuki Airport Ryanair video tomorrow, you should be interested in that. I will give that a watch because I'm planning to, I'm hoping to fly with Ryanair out of Nuki. So I'd like to know how it goes. So yeah, I'll definitely be watching that for sure. Wayne says, don't tell me upside 7 fields away from where he meant to be. No, it was very weird what he was doing. Like, it was a straightforward approach, and then all of a sudden he's like throwing it around like it's a fucking red arrow. Then tried to Kai-Tak it into High Wycombe. Fucked it completely, and then went off the end of the runway, all virtually in a fireball, basically. I don't think Jonathan Beckett taught him that. Shout out to Jonathan Beckett, by the way, for the tutorials and checklists that he does. Without his checklists, I could not fly some of the planes that I'm flying today. So yeah, big shout out to him. Only Max has those skills. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know whether he just got all excited because the fact that I said, everyone needs to go over and watch it. But it was very bizarre what he was trying to do. Should probably get the logo light on. Have we even got a logo light? Yes, we did. Okay, yes, there we go. How is this aircraft still held together after that landing? Kev, were you watching it? Yeah, Kev was watching it. I don't know. It was very weird. It was a weird way of doing things. If he had his crash settings turned up, like the sim would have just crashed itself. Like, very, very bizarre. Very, very strange what he was doing there. Okay, 1 hour remaining. We are now sort of over the sea, over the East Sea of Japan. We've left up the mainland for the minute. Next time we reach mainland is Nagata. Before that is Wajima. And then up to the very top where Sapporo is, with a few mountains that we have to keep an eye on either side, so it's going to be very interesting. There's mountains everywhere, goodness me. It's a shame we don't have this during the day. Discovery says, "Hey there, bro. How's it going? Saw you on Japan. I'm flying to Hiroshima behind you. I'm on Kagoshima. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there we go. Where are you? Oh yeah, I see it. I see ya. There you are. Nice one. So you're currently flying Naha to Hiroshima. You are currently near Kagoshima, whilst I am, miles ahead. Yeah, nice. Nice indeed. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop you a friend request. Nice. And on an A321 as well. What are you flying on? Are you flying on the flight sim or are you flying on X-Plane? It's on ANA 4783, yeah. Is it A321 or like, is it the Neo, or are you on like X-Plane that seems to have all the planes that the flight sim's missing at the moment? I need to get flight sim, see if I can copy Max's landings. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'm using the Horizon Sim A321 Neo. Very nice. How are you finding that, by the way? Because I'm umming and ahhing whether to actually download that mod for it. So any sort of feedback would be great. Yeah, welcome along, Discovery. We stream pretty much most days. We're back on tomorrow. And then during the week we stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday with the flight sim. Just sim aircraft towards the ground and hope for the best. Yeah, that's pretty much the approach that Max does. God knows that approach is there. I'll call you after the stream. Got a feeling my livery choice is already on the PC. Okay, that's fine. Rob Brown says, I'm sorely tempted by a C5 arrival around 4 o'clock. Oh, God. I mean, what's the weather like? Is it, like, really bad still? It's decent. Why is that not? Alright. It's settled for now. Keep an eye on it, Rob. I'd go get it. I mean, I've not seen a C5, so if it was me, I'd go get it. Then again, like I said, that's just me. It's decent. Autopilot works. Sound animations are good. Probably the only thing I hate is the passenger cabin interface. I suppose if you can afford to kind of maybe not have that, then I suppose it works out well. I like the idea of it though. I like the idea of it. I was reading up on it. And I'm tempted, I'm not going to lie. I am tempted. Anything to make that 321neo a little bit better. It's fine as it is. But it just needs that little something else. And the fly-by-wire mod doesn't do it for me. So, yeah, I'm holding off for the minute, I think. Just going to hold off for the minute. Until I get a bit more feedback. Wayne says, breaking news, we've got a strange yellow dot in the sky at the moment. Sources say it's called the sun. I'm sure it's not Max's plane that's done in the fireball. Friggin' Baltic though, says Rob. Paul Hussey coming in with the one gifted membership for the TDL OnlyFans Club. TDL OnlyFans. We'll go with OnlyFans membership. I think that's the best way of putting it. The OnlyFans membership. It's not what you think. Thank you, Paul, for the kindness there, and it went to Andrew Pitt. So one along Andrew Pitt to the crew. Very kind. Thank you, Paul. Also, stick around to the end of the stream once again. Today is the very last day to enter our giveaway of a 1160 or 1152 scale Etihad A380. It is huge, it's massive, and it'll be going to one of the lucky people that have entered so far. So if you haven't entered yet, I'll give you the code at the end of this stream. And then I'll need you to put that into the comment section when the stream's finished, and if you do, and I like your comment, you are entered into the giveaway. Excuse me. Yeah, Paul Hussey, very kind. Thank you so much. The option is there to give some memberships out as well. If you're feeling generous, if you don't want to do any super chats, you can give some memberships instead. Let's get some more people on board. Remain for our flight as well, so we've got 50 minutes 50 to go. Currently I am just installing or extracting the folders for the PC12, and then I'm going to try that off stream and go from there. Discovery with I'm actually a Boeing enjoyer. Use 737 most of the time. It's a very good plane, very good plane. Still waiting for the PMDG 777, which is my favourite aircraft. I tried the Captain Sim 777, but it's quite a disappointment. Most of the Captain Sim stuff is a disappointment. If you're after sort of an aircraft that you could just jump into and fly, they're actually quite good. So I understand where some of the hate is for that. On the flip side, a lot of people will jump into a big plane to want to kind of go through the setup and stuff, which obviously Captain Sim doesn't allow because it's just a skin on a 747. With the 717, it's a skin on an A320. I think that's probably one of their better products. Again, it's not study level, of course it's not, but it is one of their better products. The 717, we've done it on the stream, and there's no real issue with it. I don't think there's a real issue with it at all. I think if you can suspend your belief, and if you get like the mods and stuff, like the sound mods and stuff like that, you quickly forget that it is a Captain Sim plane, and basically it'll do for now until PMDG release their 777, which I will be looking forward to getting, and then once I get it, then I'll be bidding off the Captain Sim one. But until then, we make do. Until then, we make do with what we've got. 767s aren't too bad, I guess. My problem is there's a lot of manufacturers or developers rather at the moment that are making the same plane that we've already got in the sim. Like, I want people to start expanding a little bit more, like Latin VFR, right? Hello. Thank you, whoever that was. Someone donating via Ko-fi. Ah yes, I know why. Don't worry, we're all good. I know why. It's all right. You can do so. That you can also do that as well. You can donate via the link that's now in the chat there again as well, if you prefer to do it that way. Meaning that YouTube do not take a cut of it, and your money will go back into the channel. Yeah, so there's many developers at the moment that are producing the same plane. Latin VFR brought out an A330neo. Jesus, that was a bit. My screen went. We're still good, right? My screen went black then for a minute. We're still good. Still good. That's my screen went black then. That was strange. Yeah, so Latin VFR brought out A330neo on Thursday. Mixed reviews. They're bringing out A340 at some point in the near future. I'm looking forward to that because it's a new airplane for us to fly. It doesn't have to be brilliant. It's a new plane. It's a new plane for us to fly. But there's too many people doing 767s, A320s and stuff like that. Give us something else. There's plenty more other planes out there. We want something else. What's your favourite airliner? Mine would probably be 757 all day long. All day long, 757. And then probably closely behind that, 777. Imagine if people have been talking about the fact that Boeing have missed a massive trick by not re-engineering or redesigning the 757 to cater for today's market. They've missed a massive trick with that. Massive trick. But yeah. Oh well. Oh well. It would be nice, but sadly no. But But yeah, going back off of like the flight sim and stuff like that, we've got the A300 that's due out soon. Aerosoft, hopefully before the turn of the new millennium, will release the A330. 300 standard one. I know Headwind, I believe. Headwind themselves, if I was to open up the installer, because I saw this the other day and was a bit like, ooh. So it caught me by surprise. I believe Headwind are currently working on an A330-200, judging by their list of things on the installer. So, yeah, so we're still waiting for the A330-800. And then there is an A330-200 and an A330-300 that are in there. I was like, ooh, okay, interesting. So we'll see what happens. Kev says thanks. Yeah, so that I know all about. It did take me long to realise why that came through. But Ko-fi is a nice, easy way for people to donate as well. Like I say, YouTube will take a cut of your super chats. So if you donate like £10, YouTube take about £3 of that, or they take a good portion of that. Whereas Ko-fi, I get the full £10. So that's why there's two options for donations. Not saying you should, but if you wanted to, of course. Does YouTube take a cut of memberships as well? YouTube take a cut of quite literally everything. That's how they make their money. Is they probably do take a cut of the memberships as well. So the memberships are quite, they're not like expensive to become a member. It's like, I think they're like $1.99, which isn't too much, but I don't think I see the full $1.99. I'm pretty sure I get like $1.60 something out of that. So they take about 30 pence, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you consider the amount of people that like join the memberships and everything else, like not just myself, but like other channels. It all adds up. So that's why I sit there and go, you can join the membership. It's just something to give people a little bit more perks and stuff like that, or to donate it, or to donate stuff. Ko-fi's the best option because YouTube don't take any of it, and it goes straight onto PayPal sort of thing, you know. So I get it instantly, whereas YouTube I have to wait till the end of the month. So there are two ways. Some people are they either prefer to do it via super chats because they don't want to give their card details out on the line, online sort of thing, which is fair enough. And Ko-fi's probably not ideal for that sort of thing. But then if you want it to be like, want you to get the full amount, then Ko-fi's the best option. But it's not something I push. It's just gentle nudges to like. It's there if people want to do it. If people don't want to do it, then it's you know, I'm not going to sit there and cry about it. It's just there as an added option. Kev says, how is Emma's holiday going? You heard from her? Last time I heard from her, she told me she was coming home to be on this stream, and then I found out she's still in Magaluf. So I don't dare ask. I don't dare ask what's going on. I dread to think what she's been up to. Oh, excuse me. Feeling it today, goodness me. She will come back with all sorts of viruses. That's what I fear of. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to wear a hazmat suit when she returns. Dogwood, welcome to you. It says afternoon, Tom, mods and fellow chatters. Hope everyone is good. Welcome along. Hope you are well on this Saturday afternoon. I'm still feeling like I've been hit by a bus. But yeah, all good. All good here. You join us with 40 minutes remaining on our flight on the 767-200. from Fukuoka to New Chitose. And I've got the PC-12 sorted with the liveries and everything else, so I'm literally just installing those now, and then I'm going to try those out, or try it out, I should say, after we're done here on a short flight over to a lovely airport in Switzerland. I'm not going to mention what because the sponge will nick it. Yeah, see how it is, see how it flies. It should be relatively easy to start up. I don't think I need a tutorial. Most prop planes are very easy to start, so fingers crossed. If I do need to follow a checklist, I know where to go, so we're all good. As long as no STD in tow should be good. Well, funny you should say that, Rob. I've just told everybody what we're doing tomorrow, and it's our little tribute. And I said to Kev, because Kev asked me for the link to the knowledge of why they're, or how I know they're retiring at the end of the month, and I said, well, you should just be privileged for the fact that I have told you about this. You shouldn't have to question my sources or my reliance on the fact that the two E767s are retiring at the end of the month. You should be very privileged. But I've shared this with not just yourself, but all the other AvGeeks as well. So we're doing that tomorrow as a nice little tribute before they are retired at the end of the month, which would be quite nice. McDonald's helps hangover. Listen, it's not a hangover. It's not a hangover. I'm aching everywhere because of my job yesterday. Like literally, it damn near killed me. So I woke up this morning and I was aching, and I still am aching big time. All bow aviation god has entered the chat. Yeah, no stream this evening, which is why we're doing one now. Also to make up for the fact that there wasn't one yesterday, which will be moved to next Friday instead. Yeah, I've got family from my mum's side down at the moment, so we're going out this evening for food. No, it's not man flu. I'm not feeling. I haven't got cold. I haven't got anything else like that. It's just my muscles and my bones and my joints are aching because of the you know, offloading an 18-ton lorry and like having to lift what they call it, a forge or something. You know, like a metal thing that anvils. God knows what else I moved yesterday. Mental, absolutely mental. He had to do some work for a change. Oh, ha, very funny. Shouldn't you be doing some work for Jack? Brandon, good to see you. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining. Feeling better. I'll be fine. I will be fine. Discovery says PMDG 737 tablet is coming soon. By the way, I remember they will announce an update release this weekend. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about this tablet, if I'm honest. I like the fact that the PMDG 737 calculates everything for you. I don't know what the tablet will add, if anything. So yeah, I'm not sure what it will add. I'm not massively excited for it, but I mean, if it doesn't alter anything too much, then I think we'll be fine. I don't want to have to relearn it. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to have to relearn it. Yeah, there's a lot of exciting things coming. I'm looking forward to the A340. It's not just the 300, but the 600. It's coming to the flight sim from Latin VFR. I'll wait for it to be free. I'm not going to spent £30 on it. So your employer actually asked you to do some work. Welcome to the real world. Are you in big boy pants yet? Or do you remember to lift the seat when taking a leak? Very funny. Very, very funny. You forget what you're doing tomorrow, right? I can easily add points to Wayne already. You're a very funny man. Come do my job for a week and see what happens. You're a funny man. You stop encouraging him. Wayne and Carl, don't encourage Rob. You don't deserve it. I'll knock points off him for tomorrow, I don't care. Kev says, I'd love to do your job. You don't get up to midday. Fuck off. Fuck off. No, I don't. Quick question, why does Cornwall act like a fifth UK country reviewing the airport footage at the UK airport and everything's Cornwall, not even... I don't know. There's been for many years they've been wanting to be independent. I don't know why. I don't get into I don't get into the logistical side of things, but yeah. I don't know. Don't know why. Don't ask. It might be one for Google. Even Brandon's getting in on it. Look, don't encourage him, for fuck's sake. You'll have the most relaxed week ever, Rob. Oh dear hell. I think I gave you a shout out at the beginning of the show too, Brandon. I see you lot coming in, you know, slithering your way into this stream. You'll kiss my ass. Slithering into this stream from other places. Yeah, kiss my ass. Up at midday, 4 cups of tea, then stream in the evening. Sounds like an easy day. Go fuck yourself. It's not an easy day at all. Because that's not what happens. Is the sugar rush still wearing off? No, I didn't have any sugar yesterday. None at all. Are you using oh, I think I am. I am using the new Chitose scenery. I think it is Cappy. Let me look. Yes, it is. Yeah, I am using Cappy. I'm looking forward to it. It looked very good when I downloaded it. It looked very, very good when I downloaded it. Unfortunately, we're not going to see how good it looks because it's dark, but I mean, it's close enough. It's more than good for a freeware airport. I look forward to landing there, see what it looks like. Dom says, what does everyone actually do for work? Kev says work, very lightly used word, interesting, very funny. For DV, yeah, for the government. It's really good. Terminal is well made. That should be good. I should look forward to it. I work in removals, so I move people from house to house, or businesses from business to business. As I found out on Monday, I've got to move a shitload of filing cabinets. So looking forward to that. Brandon's been on spanner duty with Wayne this morning, so it's the power of the spanner that beholds him. It's amazing what the spanner does. The spanner gives people a lot of power. Rob says, I work at the School of Life, and being an effing legend in my own mind, better than being a bell end, I suppose. Wayne says, oh yeah, everyone can read that. It's not going to read out people's roles. Thank you, Carl. Absolutely, Kev. Looking at pictures saying yes or no is hard work. I imagine Kev sits behind the desk and is the one that goes, computer says no. That's it, that's Kev. Kev is the computer says no person. David Bone, good afternoon. Says, I worked with the company my brother started a few years ago in property development. My side of it is the residential stuff, which means dealing with tenants. No luck there. Good. Obviously, computer says no, but with a Welsh accent, you know what I mean? Lee Class, good afternoon. Says there's no shortage of them worldwide. Absolutely, there's a bell end everywhere you look. Kev is also known as Anne. Kev is... No, not Anne. No, not Anne. No, that's the wrong one. Isn't Anne the one that goes... That's Anne, isn't it? I forget what the lady's name is that goes, computer says no. Loopy, afternoon to you, says hi Tom, mods and chat, hello to you, hope you are well, thanks for joining us this afternoon, even though it's still dark. This is very dark. We're on board the retro Japan Airlines 767-200, released by Captain Sim. I think it's fine, I think it works alright. If you download it with the sound packs, it's absolutely fine. You forget that it's Captain Sim, but it's lovely. It's a new plane to fly, so you can't really go wrong with that. Mirabag going to the Lurkers Gar. It's Lurkers Lounge, but fair enough. Welcome to everybody joining. This is to make up for the fact that there's no stream this evening. I'm out with family. But we are back tomorrow, if you haven't noticed. We are back tomorrow with this little gem from Manchester to Menorca in the morning, or late morning, I should say. So apparently they're retiring at the end of the month, and you should feel very privileged that I've told you that, because I'm not going to tell you where I got my information from. Brandon says he's been to Menorca in real life. Very nice. Rob loves Menorca, brilliant place. I don't think I've actually flown to Menorca on the flights yet. I've been to Mallorca, but not Menorca. Stop being childish now. I don't know what you're on about. I don't know what you're on about. You should feel very privileged that I've told you that information. Wayne says Stormwatch was fun yesterday. Was just ask what. Stormwatch was fun yesterday. Just ask was about to finish. I got a call from a very unhappy tenant because someone's trampoline with Brogue. Took a whole fence down. Whoops. "17 days to go for Kev." If you are enjoying the stream, please do remember, or maybe consider, I should say, leaving a like on the stream. It helps us out massively. Gives us encouragement to do these streams more and more. Depending on the approach, you may fly over the harbour. It's stunning. Mahon, 5th largest natural harbour in the world. Brad's leaving out a house in Mahon at one time. Very nice. Very nice. Good bit of info. We'll find out what we're going to be flying in or over tomorrow. Not sure about the kickoff time yet. Should be a fun one. Then tomorrow evening, like we mentioned before, it's Battle of the Liveries. Rob Brown takes on Wayne tomorrow. Our new show to not to take over from Rate My Liveries, but it's just in its place for the moment. Jim's gonna be back shortly. No worries at all. Because it's dark and you can't quite see what we're flying in today, I'm going to very quickly bring up Volanta and show a screenshot of what we're flying and what I took earlier. Let's bring up Volanta. So if you missed it, here's what we're flying. This is my screenshot. This is what we're flying in at the moment. In retro Japan Airlines 767-200. Welsh Kev says, does anyone want a job translating Wayne's chat messages? I mean, the position's open if anyone wants it. I'd give it to Max, but, you know. Yeah, so that aircraft there is what we're flying, 767-200. In that beautiful Japan Airlines. Where do I want to fly to? PC-12. Ideal. That's what I want. Rob Brown says, everyone is totally fucked tomorrow night, then we will need a wee box in the top corner with someone interpreting. Shots fired already. might need to use my new website to decide where I'm going to fly from. Europe. Holy crap. Oh, we're so flying out of there. Oh, it's on. We're totally doing that. So I'm just looking at where I'm flying from on trying to test the PC-12. I've just found myself a very good airport to fly from. A very good route. Okay, so coming up here, let's have a look. 21 nautical miles out, which means we are nautical miles, 21 minutes. So we're going to be descending very soon as we begin our approach. Max has just raged and shouted for those who are watching. Why I should stick to Roblox instead. 178 nautical miles, so we're going to get to maybe Almori, and then we're going to start our descent, so we should be about 5 minutes or so when we get there. Wayne says, I've seen which liveries Rob picked in the past, I've got nothing to worry about. Okay, just everything. Someone want to translate that, or? Rob says, see the PC-12s regularly box to Prestwick. I think that's where they're built. I want to really test it. So when I do the planes and stuff, I don't do like a very small flight, like I don't know, Heathrow to Gatwick. Like I really want to put them to the test. So I've got a really good flight that I want to do with it, which I'll do after the stream is done. Then we can do some really interesting flights with the PC-12, because it'll go into airports that like not other planes that I've got will go to. So I think we can do some very good stuff with the PC-12. What I'm really wanting to find is the PC-24, the new private jet, PC-24. That I would like to see. Got it in order of the worst weather. Wick apparently is the worst weather. 42 knots of wind over in Wick. Goodness me. Is that what they're classing it as at the moment? I thought Guernsey was bad. I can't do it for that long anyway. 42 knots of wind in Wick at the moment. Fuck it. Could you imagine trying to fly a plane out of there? Holy crap. Rob Brown says, no, sorry, don't speak Wayne. Carl Crawford also laughing at the that. I was hovering. No, hoovering. No, I was hovering while trying to chat. That's hover, right? That's not me, that's not hoovering, that's hover, isn't it? Come on, Wayne, lad. Alright, let's start our descent now. We can take him down to, let's go to 21,000 start. Speed to 270. Whether we need to use the speed brakes or not, I'm not sure. 42 knots of wind. Bloody hell. Going from there. So, in fact, I want that one. Right, I'm going to get everything sorted and ready for the landing down in New Chitose. Quick flight Wick to Newcastle. I've got a flight in mind that I'm going to be doing off stream. I say back tomorrow with the 2E767. Vacuum cleaning then. Just need an extra O in the Hoover rather than hover. And it'll be fine. Rob Brown says, well, you can't hold what ain't in your hand, and hovering is a pretty good technique. I hope Wayne didn't get caught in a crosswind while hovering, says David Bone. Max is back after his rage. Silly boy. Wayne says, talking across winds, where's Jack at today? Jack is busy giving me friggin' loads of work to do. Good. Keep it going, Jack. Give that man lots of work to do. Right, 2 seconds. I'm just going to disconnect from the internet and rejoin. Hang on. Kev says, is it too early to discuss mods pay and conditions? It's never too early, but I will tell you the answer to that. What about Christmas bonus? Sure, why not? I don't know what you'll get, but sure, why not? I even threatened Lewis with strike action, says Wayne. Go for it. Strike and see what happens. Jack doesn't recognise a union. Dom says, just looking at UK domestic routes for trips to do over the winter period, all I can say is, gosh, I miss Flybe. Don't we all? Don't we all? Flybe were wonderful for little domestic routes. Okay, fun question, because I would use Google, but I can't be bothered. Cruising altitude, please, for a PC-12. What is its ceiling? I need its ceiling altitude, please. How does an airfield in FlySim have traffic but no ATC? So airfields give you clearance of 30 minutes. That is because the aircraft is not, they're not IFR aircraft, so they don't need to follow the flight's plan. So you get clearance and it's void for half an hour, which means after half an hour it becomes invalid, and you've broken the rules basically, and you have to clear it for, you have to get another slot and go again, sort of thing. So when you get 30 minutes, you've literally got 30 minutes to get the airplane up and running, taxiing and out of the airfield within 30 minutes. 30,000 feet for a PC-12. Is it really? Fucking hell. 30,000 feet, Jesus. Can't imagine it handles very well at 30,000 feet. Just about to get ready to go to Elstree, but Bleary crashed on the first flight. Oh, that's what the rage was then. So just keeping an eye on where we are at the moment. We're coming in on the localizer for runway 19 right at New Chitose. Going to see this airport for the first time. Haven't actually been to Sapporo, but apparently according to Discovery it's supposed to be quite good. So hopefully we'll see a little bit of it, even though it's dark. David Bone says the bonus could be chips and a festive latte. I like that idea, David. All the mods can have a bag of chips and a festive latte. If you haven't entered the giveaway yet, stick around to the end of the stream. Just before the replay, and I'll give you the code to enter at the end of the stream. It's got to go in the comment section, not the chat. Yeah, we will go from there. And if I like your comment, you are entered into tomorrow's giveaway. going to take us down to 15,000. Bring that speed back a little bit more. Fredo is then, says Wayne. I mean, if you want a Fredo, Wayne, I'm more than happy to provide one. Kev says the giveaway for the Etihad A380, 45 centimeters by 48 centimeters, bloody big model, and it's heavy. It is indeed. I've got a Qatar one that is up there, and it's fucking massive. So yeah, it's well worth entering if you haven't done already. Bloody big model and heavy, really nice looking, and I have one myself. There you go. You heard it straight from Kev. Lee Class, does Max have a festival latte and chips? He probably does, and it probably sounds like this. Thought I heard something then. Rob Brown says, just spotted a very nice Eastern 767, went to Glasgow this morning on a military charter, supposedly a US Navy sub crew change. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So 55 miles out, but of course we're going to be going round past the airport to come back on ourselves. Rage. Did you say it's a full house for the quiz next week? I did indeed. We have got a full house. We've had the last participant confirm for next week, and yeah, looking at the lineup, it's going to be very, very interesting. very interesting. Of course, if you don't remember, we vacated the title or the championship, and so now it is up for grabs. It is up for grabs. It's up for grabs. So we are going to crown a brand new champion on Quiz This Jet 11, and we have got a full house. It's going to be very interesting, very, very interesting. Are there any females for the quiz? There is. So for once, Volanta's showing the correct flight path. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, that the approach that you can see on Volanta Kev is what we're actually taking to go into the airport. So yes, it's definitely showing the right one. Wayne says I'm going for the lowest points scored record. I can't think who owns that at the moment. I can't think who owns that. I'm going to have to look back and make a note of the scores and see who the lowest is. Kev says, was it not Nabil? I don't think so. I can't remember what Nabil got. We have to literally go through to the end of each stream and have a look and see what the lowest score was. Then I'm going to have to make a note of it so that we can then just use it as a potential, potential sort of thing to think about. Did I do it again? Have I mixed? Did I? Did I mix the names up again? Sometimes my mind just goes into autopilot and I don't even realise. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to mix up names. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to have a look through and see who the lowest score is, and then make a note of it for future reference, so that we can mention it on the channel. Defo not drawing an effing Herc with my left again. Mentally fucking scared after that pitch. It was a class draw and it was fantastic, but I can categorically say that that round will not be happening because there'll be far too many people to try and get that round done. That round won't be happening next week. That's for definite. That's not. I'm not trying to fuck with anyone's mind. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen next week. I've already told myself it's not going to happen. Kevin Thompson in a tree. Both no. No. Kev wishes, but no. I was watching the Bill stream last week. Did he had an issue during the end? I don't know what you're on about. Don't know what you're on about. Alright, we can take the aircraft now down to, no, because we're on the downwind leg, downwind leg. Let's take the aircraft down to 6,000 feet. As we draw towards the business end of the flight today. Thank you so much everybody for watching this. Hopefully it's sort of made up for last night. The bar doesn't matter. I mean, if it matters that much, if the bar matters that much to you, hang on. It's broken anyway. It says we're cruising, but not. It's broken anyway. I can't fix it. I've tried. Just tried then. It doesn't work. So, if we... Oh, there we go. There it is. Is that it there? That could be the airport, maybe. Yeah, that's the airport there. That's the terminal there. So there's your airport. And lights can go back on. Music to go off. Okay, so is the bar broken at the top or not? Because I feel like it is, because apparently we're cruising, which we're not. I think it's broken. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's not important. It's really not important. It's like a Ryanair flight. If you look to the left, this is where we're supposed to be landing. In fact, let's take ourselves down to 3,000 feet. Bring that speed all the way back. fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Hokey coke. Right, get your landing predictions in then, folks. Let's see what you think. Now, this is going to be interesting, for sure. It's going to be very interesting. But hopefully we can. I think I've worked out how to do it properly. Maybe. I had a few goes at it before, so fingers crossed. Bring that speed right down to 170. Really bring that speed down. Kev. Like the answer, Kev. Okay, so there's our airport in front of us. This is the runway we're going on the right hand side. Nice clear evening here in Japan. As we turn for finals. We're really going to bring that speed back, and we're going to control it ourselves, but it's going to be very interesting for sure. Yeah, landing predictions in, please. Let's see what we think. Can I ask how much 767-200 was? Kev says $220 million when they first went on sale. My nose is very high. Very, very high. Okay, so we've got full control. We're going to bring the flaps all the way down. The other thing we need to set is the auto brake. Very quickly.
2500.
Yeah, very quickly. Get the recording going. Here we go. Rob Brown went for 228. Kev 289 to get that nose dipped. Because Max, on a serious level, the 767 for me cost absolutely nothing, but apparently it costs about 20 quid. Can we do a Wickham approach? Absolutely not in a 767. I'm not a chance. Just mucking about with the trim. Try and get that nose pitch down. It's still pitching up. We don't want it pitching up. We want it pitching down. Here we go.
1,000.
A bit more steady. Keep getting that nose pitch down.
$400. $300. $200.
Could be late on the touchdown.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Very late.
20. 10.
Reverse is on. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take that. That's not an issue for me. Oh, so hard to land the big jets. It really is. But welcome to New Chitose, or Sapporo, in the north of Spain. North of Japan. Forgive me. North of Japan. As we vacate here. Beautiful. I'll take it. I'll happily take a 267. Yeah, definitely wrong. Yeah, I know. Not used to flying in Japan, you see. Right, Volanta had it down at 282. And what did we have it down at? 267. Not too bad. I'll take it. I mean, it's still a little bit hard, so we've got to play it. Got to play it.
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again
The
soon.
chosen position is too
Ryanair,
small for your
low
aircraft.
fares, made simple.
There you go. We'll play it anyway. I would take that any day of the week over the landing I had on when was it, Wednesday, that I tried it with. The landing on Wednesday was like minus 600 and something, so I was mucking about with it and trying to get the right idea, and it's all about the play with the throttle, and yeah, thankfully. Have we even got our taxi lights on? 'Cause does not feel like we do. We do, they're not very bright. Danish saying good landing, thank you very much. And Non-Stop Dom says, oh my god, why? I'm editing tomorrow's video and thought that was coming through my video for a minute. Tricked ya. Yeah. Alright. Oh, hello. What have we got here? Is that another airline I'm looking into potentially flying with? It is. It's Airdo. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that's not good. Casualties everywhere. Nice one, Airdo. Why is all taxi lights? They're almost like virtually non-existent. Alright, it's taxi to the gate. Max has got to go because he's obviously a very busy man going outside, smelling the fresh air. Oh no, be on the flight sim, don't worry. Was anything a Ryanair landing too? Sorry. Danish says, well, have fun guys, I'm going out for the weekend drive to the Dubai Mall. Enjoy that, that sounds like good fun. So if you want to enter the giveaway, don't disappear just yet. When we get on the straight here, I will give you the code. You'll need that code to enter at the end of the stream. Put it in the comments. You'll be entered. Decent, I thought. Very decent in the end. Very, very good flight. The landing will be interesting to watch back. For sure. But yeah, what do we... I mean, I know it's 767-300 just shorter, but what do we think of the 767-200? We could do some more flights with it. 100%. We've got quite a few liveries that we can use. Follow me car is a bit pissed. But either way, welcome to Sapporo, new Chitose. A lot of fun this. Loving that from Wayne. Says, great aircraft, always good to have. A new toy, United 767 from JFK to Zurich would be good for long haul. We could look into that. 100%. Kev's got to go. No worries. Kev, thanks for watching this evening. This afternoon. Yeah, this afternoon. Thanks for watching this afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Taxi to the terminal. Quick thank you to everyone that's watched today as well. If you haven't done already, please do consider leaving a like. It helps us out massively. Gives us that a little bit more encouragement to do some more streams like this as well. Remember, back tomorrow. Don't know about the kick-off time yet. I'll schedule it later. For the TUI 767-300 tomorrow from Manchester to Menorca. I'm going to test out the PC-12 after I've had some lunch because it's fucking 2 o'clock already, holy shit. code for the giveaway is in the chat already, so if you want to put that in the chat when we're finished, it's all good. I'll be playing the replay and playing ourselves out, so we're all good. There's Airdo 767, another one I'm looking into. Thai as well, they're there. But I've got to agree with what Discovery was saying earlier. That terminal looks like it is fantastically built. It looks really nice, and it's freeware as well. So really, really nice. Really, really nice. Such a nice model of airport. They've done a really good job, especially with freeware, like I said. Yeah, lovely, very, very nice, very impressed. What are we meant to do without the sim tomorrow? Talk to family. Sorry, Carl. Got tomorrow night to look forward to, so it's fine.
Also, have a good time with your family, sir.
Alright, so it's a long taxi, this. The Thai Dreamliner. An Airdo 767. Just going to give it a bit of a gung-ho type thing because we want to get to our gate really. We've got some ANA 321s. Peach, another airline to look into. Got the livery for that on the standard 320 and the 320 Neo, so we could do some flights with Peach. China Airlines and their A330. But as we I assume we're going to get to the gate momentarily. Here we go, we're at the gate. So as we pull into our gate, right in between the China Airlines A330 and the Peach A320 Neo. A huge thank you to those that have watched. I'll let you enjoy the replay in peace momentarily. And yeah. Brings to an end another flight sim stream on the channel. We just pump the power up a little bit, just to help it get round there. Beautiful evening in Sapporo. Very impressed with the modelling of this this airport. Very, very impressed for a freebie. It's very good. It's very, very good. Very impressed. Alright, let's pull it in and gosh, close enough. It'll do. It'll do. Right, good stuff. Good stuff. So we'll end the flight on Volanta so it doesn't mess up the flight. So big thank you everybody. If you want to join in on Games Night next week, it is Rocket League, so I've given you plenty of opportunity to begin to download it if you need to. But otherwise, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'm going to take myself off screen. I'm going to put the time back. so we can see what we're doing. Let's have a look outside at Sapporo. Oh, very nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, lovely. Like that airport a lot. Very, very nice. Okay. Let's go for follow mode off. As we watch our replay, let's go to free cam. There's one of the mountains there in the background. Doesn't actually matter what we're doing here. Follow mode off. We'll take the traffic off now as well because we're just going to watch the replay. And here we go. So replay goes on. Music will go on. Thank you so much everybody for watching. And I will see you tomorrow for the next one. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Take care everybody. And yeah, have a great day. Cheers everyone. See you tomorrow.